ready. Long story short, regardless of how it works out throughout life, this life, that life, look, see, I can go from that side to this side. See, so some people would call that a problem. Oh, my shirt doesn't fit like it used to. Now it's a problem. No, it's not a problem. Just bring it back. And maybe you can equalize it over here. Or just leave it alone. Let it be. Because real problems don't even exist. Most of your problems were told and sold to you. Here's an example. That guy over there selling oranges in that cart is not your problem. But you sit down and you watch TV. Television. So they can tell you all the lies they need to tell you. So you continue thinking that these people are against you, or these people are bad, or something to that effect, or that, Well, the name of the game is to keep you so caught up thinking, not thinking, thinking. See, thinking is when they got you fooled into believing what they told you. See, I mention it all the time. Told to believe what we're taught to believe. Back to the problem. When we start to recognize, no more understanding. Take a child just into the world. 5 years into the world, 6 years into the world. And now, this kid is forced. As soon as you get him in school, their school, this kid, this child, this living being with a spirit, mind you, has to sit down and do something it doesn't like to do for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, until they reach a point that they're finished with this school, this system. And then they go on to the next schooling stage, which they must pay, college. And they don't learn anything more valuable than what they were given in grade school. It's all about telling you what to believe and teaching you as they tell you, and you think you're being taught. No, you're not. You're being told. Your child sits down 8 hours a day doing something they don't want to do, and they shouldn't have to do. Sit still with all that energy going through them. And let's not even talk about the sugar and everything you gave them before they left the house. For those who have something to eat before they leave the house. Your problems are given to you. And you accept them. You don't have to accept them. Some of you should learn how to homeschool and then network. So while they're going to this school, when they come out of this school, your little network of homeschooling mothers will know what they're being taught. And if in fact they're being sold short. But no, you guys are watching the Kardashians. If they're still living. They're probably dinosaurs by now. You guys are focused on that football and that baseball and that basketball, those huge coliseums full of minds that would otherwise be building, constructing. We like competition because something's always destroyed in order for something to always be above that which is destroyed. If you think you have a master once you finish the schooling that you have to pay for, college, if you think you have a master, you are 100% right. But if you think you have a master's degree and can do anything you like to without the master's approval, okay? So like I said, told to believe what you were taught to believe. Now, guys, the reason why I'm not talking about fun stuff is because that's your job. It's not my job to point out what kind of fun I have. It's my job, my duty as a life-affirming, believing, loving, giving kind of person. That's my spirit, thanks to my mother, a mother's love. So let's not fight and argue Arga. You have to admit, some of the words, because English is such a bland language, it's like a caveman language. But you get other folks who have Latin and other tongues, and so it goes from argue to argue. I ain't gonna argue, and they don't ask, they ask. You know, and it's all right. It's all right. The only problem is we have people here who don't know how to tolerate other people, but want others to tolerate and love them. How do you want love if you're not willing to give love? Okay? Told to believe, but you're told to believe. I kind of like this. This is like a new style. Little out here, a lot out there. And if I'm having a bad day, more out here, less out there. It's all right today, though. Don't worry about how you look. Focus on how you feel. And it'll change your whole look and your whole outlook. Stop letting them give you problems. Turn that damn TV off. You're watching them talk about a president again. They did this for the last umpteen years, half a century. Nothing changes. The only time things change is when you change. Turn it. Don't turn it to the next channel. Turn it off and turn you on. Turn on, tune in, and throw the TV out. Peace, guys.